Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brent Suter is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in this one. Leading under the lights.
The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 55. John.
Settling in now, John Birdie. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Castro gets his lead at first, nobody out. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm hoping to see Pedro Alvarez get something going. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First and second now, one man out.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another full count pitch on its way, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 65.
Up next from Miami, Gabby Guerrero, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Alfaro over at second. Riddle at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Grandal over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 2, the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Pablo Lopez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Alvarez is camped under this one. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jesus.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Yet another check on first.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lopez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Birdie racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Marlins 2 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the line, that's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
In now, Pablo Lopez tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Suter is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Starlin.
And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Come on, Brew Crew.
The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Cain. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So stepping in, John Birdie. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Standing in, Travis Shaw. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Now a curveball misses inside. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Fouled off. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Brent Suter goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat.
Alvarez.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swung on and missed.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
The 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. The pitch. Grounded to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So
now
bases
batting.
are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In is Christian Yelich as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Yelich matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business. They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 is outside for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now batting, Jesus Aguilar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and no strikes.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1 home down the 3rd baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Travis Shaw waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Count even now at 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and can't catch up to the express.
to the bag, and the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Now a throw over to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-0. Here it is. And that'll miss up an in ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2 out, bases loaded. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Brewers leave them loaded. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, JT Riddle looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Stays alive, still 0-2. In the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So striding forward now, Gabby Guerrero 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
The 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Brent Suter. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Brent Suter.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Arcia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Lopez has got it, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Pablo Lopez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Absolutely jump all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip.
Christian Yelich.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Three and two.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Adam Conley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Jesus Aguilar will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Yelich on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line drive to center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs. runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. One and one. Here it is. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Pulled toward right center field. Guerrero is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here. 3-2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. It was a walk in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Brien is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead this one 3-2. Taylor Williams will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 54, Taylor Williams.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Pedro Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Fouled away. changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Brewers lead it 3-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Now here it comes. Nope. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
In there, and it's even at 1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. Grandal stands at second with no outs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. grounded to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning.
The batter,
He was definitely
number 3,
pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he
Orlando.
got it. Now it's going to take a hit or
Arcia.
something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Stepping in now, Orlando Arcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. One and 2. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
is on to pitch
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
now
the
to start
Brewers.
inning number 7.
Number 50, Jacob.
Leading off the inning, JT Riddle, as they'll look to get
Leading off
something
for the
going
Marlins.
here and even this game
The
up.
shortstop.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Riddle is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Into the box now, Gabby Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Two and one. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready for another shot now. Peter O'Brien. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Alex.
Miguel Rojas will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Miguel Rojas.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Claudio, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Nice work that time from the Milwaukee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Brewers 3 and the Marlins 2. Robbie Moylan gets the call now from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robbie Moylan.
Now to the plate, Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins. Starlin Castro hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. Slow little grounder left side. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
riding in once again, John Birdie. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field. The 0-1 delivery.
hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Pedro Alvarez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jeremy Jeffress enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Jeffress.
Brian Anderson will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Berge is digging for home, and he's safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Stepping in now, JT Riddle. Ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, number 65.
In now, Gabby Guerrero, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Miami's out in front 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 71, Drew Steckenrider. Now playing right field. And
so striding in, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-2.
2-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Three and 1. Yasmani Grandal will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Castro has it. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Hit that ball well, put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Miller Park. All even now at 4 apiece. Corey Knebel will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Corey.
Stepping into the box, Peter O'Brien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 45.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2.
A pause, and the 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint to watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Austin Dean, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
That's
3-0 now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next.
That was a strike, huh?
Pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Hard hit at third. Shaw has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, John Birdie, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. A ball and a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. A tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Brewers looking to celebrate in Milwaukee. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. Anderson is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first.
Next for Milwaukee.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be. But then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Full count still. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Brewers strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Now the 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Marlins.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Cain. He can't get there as it falls in. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's too high, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0. 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box, JT Riddle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Alvarez at third, Anderson on second, Alfaro at first with no outs. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Neil Walker will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
For the Marlins, number 18, Neil Walker.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 0 for 4. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Peter O'Brien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is line to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now,
Josh Hader, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Hader.
Stepping in now, Austin Dean. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
2 strikes.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Arcia has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Marlins on top 7-4. Sergio Romo enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First offering on its way. Right there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2 the count.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding in, Ryan Braun. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Brien sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Making his way to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ready with the 0-1. Rips this one to first, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Drew Steckenrider gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Sergio Romo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.